This brain rot became popular not because it's funny, but because Roblox content is degrading. Characters like this appear when strange memes start replacing real ideas, and character 67 is one of the clearest examples of this trend. So let's break down how he appeared and why he went viral. 67 appeared as a minimal and abstract character without a clear purpose or explanation. Characters like this are easy to remember and spread fast across the internet. His shape, basic movements, and complete lack of emotion make him both funny and slightly unsettling. In many ways, 67 is a perfect example of modern brain rot culture. This character didn't go viral because he's charismatic or cool. He became a phenomenon because he embodies the absurdity and oversimplification of brain rot culture. Instead of a deep backstory, we're looking at a phenomenon that takes simplicity and turns it into virality, and Satno Saturnita is a perfect example. At first glance, Satno Saturnita might seem like just another Roblox brain rot character, but there's a deeper reason behind his popularity hidden in that simplicity.
Challenge. I don't think you'll have time to subscribe in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Satno Saturnita emerged as an abstract figure, no deep motivation, no logic, almost like a symbol of empty meme content. His design is so basic that the viewer isn't given a story, they're given a feeling of absurdity, and that's exactly what makes him viral. His appearance, minimal details, and calm facial expression make him both simple and strange. And it's these kinds of characters that are easy to remember and spread online. If you think about it, Satno Saturnita isn't so much a character as he is a reflection of a content landscape that now values form over substance. This character looks strange and even a little pathetic, and that's exactly why he became part of brain rot culture. Hotspot is not just an image, he's a symbol of digital loneliness and the degradation of meaning. In a moment, you'll see why characters like this go viral even without a story, emotion, or logic. At first glance, Hotspot is just a skeleton with a phone instead of a head and a weak Wi-Fi signal, but there's more hidden behind this image than it seems. Hotspot emerged as an absurd figure with no goal and no motivation. His body looks exhausted, and the phone in his hands is his only connection to the world. The weak Wi-Fi signal became the key detail of his design. It suggests that he's connected to the network yet completely isolated. And this emptiness is exactly what makes Hotspot viral. He doesn't tell a story, he creates a feeling. This character looks completely chaotic and meaningless, and that's exactly why he became popular. Lavodorito Spanito is neither a hero nor a joke, he's visual noise taken to the extreme. In a moment, you'll understand why images like this work better than logical and well-designed characters. At first glance, Lavodorito Spanito is just an absurd mix of shapes, colors, and motion. He doesn't create empathy, doesn't tell a story, and gives the viewer nothing to hold on to. And that's exactly what makes him a perfect brain rot character. Lavodorito Spanito emerged as a character that was never meant to make sense. His design feels overloaded and strange, as if he was created without an idea, but with a single goal: to grab attention. He doesn't symbolize loneliness or pain like other brain rot characters. He represents chaos, endless flashes of images that don't require understanding. That's why Lavodorito Spanito is easy to remember yet explains nothing. Lavodorito Spanito reflects content that doesn't want to be understood. He exists to flash on screen, to irritate, and to stay in your head longer than it should. This character looks like he's about to explode at any moment. Centruchi Nucluchi is frightening not because of his shape, but because of the feeling of inevitable destruction. He doesn't move, yet you expect a catastrophe. In a moment, you'll understand why the feeling of threat works stronger than fear itself. At first glance, Centruchi Nucluchi is just a character with a nuclear theme, but his image is built not on action, but on anticipation. He doesn't attack, he doesn't move, he doesn't scream, he simply exists, and that's what creates tension. Centruchi Nucluchi is a visual symbol of delayed catastrophe. His design resembles an object you're not supposed to touch. He feels like a warning that isn't explained with words. In brain rot culture, characters like this work especially well because the brain fills in the consequences on its own, and the less information you get, the stronger the anxiety. Centruchi Nucluchi isn't scary because of the explosion, but because of the expectation of it. He is the silence right before destruction. This character looks funny, but that's exactly what makes him unsettling. Fishino Clownino is an example of how brain rot turns absurdity into discomfort. You can't tell whether it's a joke or a threat. In a moment, you'll understand why funny characters often feel more disturbing than scary ones. Fishino Clownino combines two incompatible images, a clown and a fish. He doesn't evoke pity and doesn't look dangerous, but his facial expression and awkward shape create unease. The brain can't decide how to react to him. Fishino Clownino is a character without a clear emotion. He feels stuck between humor and emptiness. His design looks like a joke, but a joke without a punchline. In brain rot culture, these kinds of characters work the strongest because they break expectations. You expect laughter but feel discomfort instead. Fishino Clownino isn't a scary character. He's a character you can't laugh at, and that's exactly why he perfectly concludes the brain rot evolution.
I don't think you'll be able to click on the next video until time runs out. 3, 2, 1, you're lost.